Hey everybody, this is Maura, Life with Maura here. I'm going to do something that makes me really uncomfortable, and I was thinking about it today. I have a 17-year-old son, and he struggles with his skin as I did as a teenager, but for a young man, I think it's even harder. I had oily skin, I had breakouts and all that stuff, and if any of you out there have teenage children, especially boys, I think maybe you know that it's really hard to get them to do anything you say. I'm like, so I'm trying to think of a way. He said something the other day that seemed very strange. Like I said something that I thought was very obvious. Well, you have to exfoliate. He was like, "What's that?" Well, I think a lot of people know what exfoliating is, but he didn't know. So anyway, this is me washing my face, basically. I'm going to use these products I really love, and it's backwards. I probably should have thought of that. Can't read that. But anyway, this is Youth Luminous Gel Oil Cleanser. I'm going to read a little bit about it because it's meant to polish, purify, and prepare your skin. It doesn't have granules in it. It has exfoliating green algae complex. So that's really gentle. I didn't even wet my face yet, which I will do. I'm going to take off my glasses too. So anyway, it's very gentle. There's barely a fragrance. It's very, very light spa kind of fragrance to it. So I'm going to wet my hands, and I'm going to make some circles, and it gives you just a little bit of fuzziness. I'm going to go right on my face like this and do circles all around the forehead. And you want to know something? This stuff is so gentle. Even if I were wearing makeup, which I'm not, I would go right there over my eyes. And no, like that, to take off mascara or whatever. Now, that's fine for somewhat normal to dry skin. If you have breakouts and you have a little more oiliness, and I sure hope you can hear me and the water is not too annoying, you take a washcloth or one of those nice, I used to get special face cloth from, I forget where, Bath and Body Works or something. They had a nice thing that turned crunchy when it was dry, but then when you wet it, it's gentle. And I do the same thing. Circles. I even do my neck. And you're not pushing hard. You just do a little gentle exfoliation with a washcloth. I'm gonna rinse. Sorry if I was upsetting people about water waste there. I barely ever do that. When I brush my teeth, it's like wet the toothbrush and then turn it off. But anyway, I'll dry off. I'm such a pro. Anyway, that's the washing step. Next step, perfecting skin toner with rejuvenating green algae complex as well, vital repair, muscadine grape extract. And I do not bother wasting I have some cotton pads over there, but I don't even use them anymore. I just go like this, little splash. It's like aftershave. I just put it right on there and rub it all around and rub it in right over my lips. Again, it's a really, there's not even really a scent to that. It's just so light and great. And this particular group of products is botanicals and all clean, vegan, gluten-free, no animal testing, all that great stuff. There's a free list. There's a list that I can provide you with if you want it, of the roughly 2,500 questionable ingredients that they will not put in these products. Okay, so that was that. Next step. This is considered kind of a must-have. It's youth activating serum. It's a vitamin A retinol product. It's got encapsulated vitamin A retinol, and it's known for the anti-aging benefits at the cellular level. And what I do, again, I'm weird, I don't know. You just twist the top up, and then one pump I put right on my hand. And then I sort of decide where it's going. I dab a little. I go in these places where maybe lines might be forming. You want to freshen up the area. It's just such a tiny little bit that you need to use. It spreads pretty easily, especially after I've just used the toner. And then what is great is what's left on my hand, I just go whoop, right on my neck. Okay? I hope I didn't make a lot of noise in the mic with that just then. Sometimes I get crazy and I use my fan. Uh-oh, did I kill the battery? Here we go. Ooh. To dry before the next step. Sometimes I don't bother. All right, exciting. Okay, that's that. What's next? For the heck of it, I'm going to put on some Restoring Eye Treatment, which is again a very light, see if I can find a description of it for you. It's safe enough to put right on my eyelids. I put it on the under eye area and then on the eyelids, and then I use this little metal cooling gentle massager. And I once heard the developer of this line describe the reasoning behind this, and to be honest, I can't remember what it was. It's gently getting the circulation of the small little tiny capillaries and things in and around your eyes, and it's very safe. It's also safe for contact lens wearers, which is pretty cool. Next, I'm going to put on the Age Defense Mineral Moisturizer SPF 15. And just for those of you who are like me, fair skinned, redheaded, whatever, you might think, oh, I got to have 50, I got to have 100, I got to have higher SPF. It's really not the case. Because by the time you need to reapply, I think I once heard, what is it? It's like the number multiplies the amount of time you should be able to spend in the sun, and it'll give you protection for that length of time. So SPF 30, say I should only spend 10 to 15 minutes in the sun before I might start to get some damaging effects. It multiplies that 10 to 15 minutes by 30. I know you're going to tell me I'm stupid and I'm making stuff up, but anyway, whatever. That's what I heard. And I just know that before that, 50, 70, 90, 110 SPF is actually going to make any difference, it's already kind of worn off your face. You've sweated it off, or you've worn it off with just touching. Of course, we're not allowed to touch our faces anymore, but that's a whole other story. I think I use too much. I'm just going to say this. It goes on kind of, it's a non-chemical SPF. So it uses zinc, and I just kind of dab it around, and I look a little bit like clown makeup at first, but you just kind of keep the warmth of your hands. It actually kind of brightens up the look of your face a bit. I think that is it. Now, it's not even sunny today, but I just thought I'd put that on to show you. Now, my skin tends to have a little ruddy look to it. So this is not an official part of this skincare regimen. But I like to use the Youth Activating BB Cream. And it comes in 4 different skin tones. I may look like I'm very fair skinned, but surprisingly, I like to use the 3, which is the third, like the fairest is 1, and then it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, up to, anyway, for me, this is enough, and I like it because I just basically use a dab. Looks like I got some extra stuff. I use a dab. I'm running out. And then I tend to put, this also has SPF. I need my glasses. Yes, this is, it evens out the appearance of your skin, of course. It's more than makeup because it also has SPF 30. It's 5-in-1 Beauty Balm plus Mineral SPF. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. And I tend to just put it in those areas where I'm going to tend to be exposed to the sun. And I'm real quick going to show you that oh, I already took it out. Oopsie. Anyway, not that my son is going to do any of this, but that first part was for him, like how to wash your face and have it be effective and thorough. All right, so I use a nice applicator brush to smooth that out. And then the next thing I would probably do is some more powder. I have this other powder that I like. I'm not even sure. Hard Candy baked powder, color correct. So it's supposed to help with the ruddiness, and I'll put some of that on, and then I'll do eyebrows. But I'm not here to do a makeup tutorial. That's not really, maybe I'll do a before and after picture or something. And I think that's it. And you know what? Like and share and comment and be kind, because it's always good to be kind to each other, especially these days. And I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time on Life with Maura.